Right, just a video here on how to change the slave cylinder on the Volkswagen Caddy van on a 2000 from 2004 to 2011 or whatever it is. There's no other. I haven't found any other videos on YouTube of how to do it. Well, I came across a couple of little problems when doing mine, as I've bought an aftermarket slave cylinder from Euro car parts in the UK. When I got it, I realised that when you put it on, it leaked like a sieve. And the problem is there is a little seal in the bottom here that goes on the end of the pipe and the end of this little plastic insert. Well, if you ring your Volkswagen dealer, then you say most Volkswagen dealers only deal with cars, and they say they can't do anything with it because it's a commercial. Well, that's not true. If you when you pull this out, you'll find some people might be lucky and the little rubber insert comes out with it and doesn't split, but mine split. So in there, that little top piece here pulls out and it clips on this metal pipe. Anyway, that little seal kit is here. And if I can get everything focused, there we go. That is the seal kit, and that is for any Volkswagen. You can get that from any Volkswagen dealer because basically it is just a seal kit for a slave cylinder. And it comes with 4 in it. You get, actually tempting to focus on it. Okay, in this bag there are 2 little seals. Hold on a second, I'll put the camera down.
I need a pair.
Right, you get one of those, like that, maybe 2 of those, and you also get totally lost that. 2 of those, and they are little rubber seals that plug on the end of the pipe from your master cylinder down to your slave cylinder. Well, these either split or they get lost. You pull them out and they disappear. That was what happened in my case anyway. So I had to pop to Volkswagen and find what they were. But my local Volkswagen dealer says they don't deal in commercials, but it doesn't matter because basically a Caddy is just a Polo. So obviously then once you've done that, unless you've got a hand, you're going to need an easy bleed, which just screws on the cap of your fluid reservoir there. You fill the bottle with .4 brake fluid, then you connect it onto the valve of your wheel, and that then once you've pressurized it and you made sure, you'll soon see then once it's pressurized if this seal is still leaking, because it will just pour fluid out and air out here. Mine now doesn't, which is a good job. So once you've done that and it's sealed, all you then do is gently crack this bleed valve here until you see fluid coming out with no air. Make sure, because you will get fluid and then you'll get air again, then fluid, air. And once you've done it, this should have quite a good bit of resistance on it. And if I squeeze that and you watch that pipe, you can see the fluid going back up the pipe again. That means it's got fluid right through. Basically, obviously to get it out, it bolts in, can't see very well, just down the back here. And there's 2 bolts that hold it in, 2 13mm bolts that hold it in. And basically, once you've undone those 2 13mm bolts, you have to take this gear linkage cable off, which is held on the top with this clip, which just pushes off to the side, and make sure you don't lose it because these are hard to get. Again, you can get them from Volkswagen, but it's better if you don't lose them. And that just pops off out of the way, and then you can slide the pipe, which clips in this little housing down the back here, a little clip down the back there, you can just see it, and it's then flexible all the way back, so you can pull it under the bar and then through. Once you've done that, it's easier to get it out, so try not to lose the seals or split them, but if you do, they are available from Volkswagen. And then once you've done it, it's just a case of everything back in reverse, and slide it back under here, push it back through, and bolt it back on again, and that's it, job done. And then make sure you've got a decent pedal. If you haven't, you'll have to continue bleeding it. But now I've made sure mine seals, I can then carry on bleeding it in a moment or two, but so it's sealed, so it's the main thing. Anyway, cheers and see you later.